Good News by Mac Miller. This is something you guys have been requesting since my last video. So let's watch the sample footage and then I'll teach you how to play it. Spent the whole day in my head, do a little spring cleaning, always too busy dreaming. Well, maybe I should wake up instead. Always things I regret, but I say I'll forget. Why can't it just be easy? Why does everybody need me to stay? Oh, I hate the feeling when I'm high, but I'm underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing. Get everything I need when I'm gone, but it ain't sealing. Can I get a break? Can I just get out my own damn way? What is there to say? There's no better day than today. Maybe I'll lay down for a little, instead of always trying to figure everything out. And all I ever do is say sorry. Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Good news, good news, good news, it's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. And when I'm flying, man, it make them so uncomfortable, so different. So what's the difference? Can it be so bad? It could always be worse. Could be running out of gas. Okay, so there are several chords you need to know to play this song, but even if you recognize the chords above, like you see in E major, would be this, right? Stick around because we're changing the voicings of the chords so that we can match the feel of the track. The track has this sort of chromatic shift downward with every chord, and so we've got to move the voicings of the chords around the fretboard to make that work. And it sounds more complicated and difficult than it actually is. I'm going to take you through it. So the first chord that you're going to need is an E major, but we're playing this new voicing. So we are going to bar the 4th fret completely. And then you're going to put your pinky finger on the A string, 7th fret. And that's E major. The next chord we're going to be playing is a G sharp minor 7, which sounds hard, but it's really not. So you're going to take your pinky finger and shift it down 1 fret, okay, to the 6th fret. And then you're going to take your ring finger and fret the C string on the 6th fret as well. G sharp minor 7. The next chord we're going to play is a C sharp minor 7, and we're just going to bar the 4th fret. C sharp minor 7. The next chord we're going to play is a B natural. So we are going to bar the 2nd fret. We're going to take our middle finger and fret the C string 3rd fret, and our ring finger frets the G string 4th fret. Our next chord is going to be an A natural. You probably know this. A major. So you are going to use your middle finger to fret the G string 2nd fret and your index finger to fret the C string 1st fret. That's your A major. All right, so the next chord is C sharp minor 7 again, but we're using the new voicing. So instead of playing it up here like this, we're playing it here. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger and fret your G string 1st fret. Take your middle finger, fret your C string 1st fret, and then take your ring finger and fret your A string 2nd fret. And then your last chord is an E minor. So you are going to take your ring finger and fret your C string on the 4th. Your middle finger frets your E string on the 3rd, and then your index finger frets your A string on the 2nd. All right, so all together you have E major. Oop, that's not correct. E major. Then you have G sharp minor 7. Then you have C sharp minor 7. Then you have B major. Then you have A major. Then you have C sharp minor 7 again. And then you have E minor. Okay. Now, for strum patterns and stuff, you'll notice that I do a little intro that's a little slower, and it also includes the B major, and then when I start actually singing, I take the B major out, just for simplicity's sake. So, the intro, I'm just strumming. All right, so we're going 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's lots of sort of offbeat strums, but that's just the intro. Once I start playing the verses, I take the B major out just because it just makes the song a lot more difficult to play, and it really doesn't make, to my ear, that much of a difference to leave it in or take it out. So for simplicity's sake, because the song can be pretty difficult once you start trying to sing the lyrics, I took it out. So the strum pattern I'm doing during the verses is pretty common. It is down, chunk, up, chunk, down, chunk, up, chunk, down, chunk, up, chunk. If you don't know how to chunk, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the strings with your nail or whatever you use to strum, right? But probably your nail. And at the same time, you're going to hit it with the palm of your hand. Okay, kind of the meat part of your thumb there. And that just mutes the strings and gives you that nice sort of snare sound that you would have from a drum set. All right, so down, oops, sorry, wrong key. Down, chunk, up, chunk. All right, the important thing is when you're moving these chords around, it can get a little tricky. So our first down is on E major, down, chunk, up, and then our second up is actually when we hit that G sharp minor 7. And then that's the only note that gets. And then when we come up again, we are on C sharp minor 7. Okay, so then we go to A, down, chunk, up, chunk, down, chunk, up, chunk. Okay, and that's it. That's the whole thing for me. This is not the difficult part. The difficult part is getting the lyrics in there. So that's what you're going to really be practicing. And you don't have to play the same strum pattern as me. If something feels more comfortable to you, I played around with a few ideas. Everything from just eighth notes. Played around with that idea, and I also played around with an idea that's like a little more funky and busy. Play whatever works for you. That's the thing with this song, is that it's flexible, and that's the thing with all music, is that you can play it the way that you want to play it. It's up for interpretation. As long as you're hitting the right chords and roughly the same melody, you can play it however you want. So I hope this helps get you started with Good News by Mac Miller. It's going to take some practice, but once you get it down, you're going to impress all your friends by playing it. This was requested a lot, so I figured I had to do it for you. If you run into any problems, just post them in the comments. I'll get to them when I can. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and catch these